Now, the United States and the Israeli forces have marked 1 month since launching this war of aggression against Iran. They've been intensifying their strikes on nuclear sites and also industrial facilities. In the latest attack, the Israeli warplanes have hit sensitive nuclear targets, sparking widespread international concerns over the escalating risks and potential fallout. 3 sites that have now come under some fresh Israeli attacks by the Israelis are the Hondab Heavy Water Research Center in Arak, the uranium extraction plant in Yazd province, and also the Bushehr nuclear power plant, which of course is the biggest power plant in Iran. And after the June 2025 war, the Bushehr power plant had come into focus again over mounting fears on being on the US-Israeli radar in the latest conflict, which began on the 28th of February. Now, the attacks on the plant began on the 17th of March, followed by a second strike on the 24th of March. At the time of the attack, Russia was building 2 more reactors at the plant. Condemning the attacks near the reactor, Russia has warned the United States and the Israelis of threatening Russian personnel who work at this nuclear facility. Now, Moscow has evacuated about 163 specialists in stages. Concerns have since grown after the third attack on the nuclear power plant on Friday. And the IAEA chief, Rafael Grossi, said that a major radiological incident could have taken place if the reactor was damaged. On Friday, Iran's uranium extraction plant in Ardakan in the Yazd province came under attack. Israeli military said that the site was in fact a unique plant used for producing materials required for uranium enrichment. And according to reports, the facility produced yellow cake, a concentrated uranium compound that is used in the early stages of nuclear fuel processing. And Iran's Atomic Energy Organization has said that the strike on the plant did not result in the release of any radioactive material. In a wave of attacks, the IDF has also bombed the Hondab heavy water reactor in Arak. Thick plumes of smoke were seen rising from the reactor, and the IDF claims that it was being used to produce plutonium for nuclear weapons. Now, the Israeli Air Force had bombed the partially built complex during the June 2025 war. The Israeli military said that the reactor was targeted after attempts were made by the Iranians to reconstruct it. And according to Iranian media, there has been no casualties nor any radiation leak that has been reported from the site. And Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has said that the Israeli attacks on its infrastructure, including nuclear sites, were coordinated with the United States. And Araghchi has further said that this contradicts the US's extension of a deadline from a diplomatic resolution to the war. Issuing a pretty stern warning, he has declared that Tehran will exact a heavy price for what he calls the Israeli war crimes. Now, the Revolutionary Guard Corps has cautioned employees at regional industrial facilities with American shareholders and also heavy industries that are aligned with the State of Israel to vacate from their workplace immediately. The IRGC has vowed retaliatory attacks in response to the latest wave of strikes. It has claimed that its forces were maintaining a smart and a powerful control of the Strait of Hormuz.
Our devoted fighters in the IRGC Navy and Aerospace Forces, while maintaining smart and powerful control over the Strait of Hormuz and holding the initiative in the Persian Gulf, will continue attacks on enemy positions in the region with strength by the grace of God.